currently like 10:30 where I'm at, and I figured, you know, why not do a lock video while I look presentable and all that. So let's get right to it. This video is dedicated to those with starter locks. So in my opinion, I consider those who are within the first year having starter locks. So I just actually marked 3 months, so I actually did that in my last video, but I'm still happy, y'all. But I wanted to give you guys, you know, like just the 5 top things when it comes to starter locks. But I feel like I've seen so many lock videos, but sometimes a lot of people don't do tips for starter locks, because I personally feel like, you know, those with starter locks, you know, tips may have to be adjusted, or they may be a little different than someone who's had locks for like 5 years. So my first tip is to have patience. Growing out your locks and just letting them mature and everything, it takes a lot of time. You know, you can't expect your locks to just be perfect at 6 months. Like, that's not gonna happen. I think also another thing is a lot of people tend to look at others' locks, look at their journeys, look at what they do, and be like, dang, like, why does my locks look like that? Or why is my hair taking so long to grow and blah, blah, blah. Like, do not compare yourself to anyone. Regardless if y'all have the same hair texture, or even if y'all start at the same time, do not compare yourself to anyone. Your journey is your own personal journey and no one else's. So do not compare yourself. My second tip, I would say moisture, because I know from watching, you know, some other YouTube videos that people be like, oh, go 4 or 5 months without washing your hair. Do you see the scalp? 4 or 5 months. Now, I'm gonna be honest, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. Good for you, girl, dude, good for you. But if your scalp is itching, y'all, if you need to moisturize it, please moisturize it, please wash it. Do not just not wash your hair or spray your hair with water or put oil in it because you have this myth of your hair isn't going to lock or it's going to take longer to lock. Like, guys, that is how your hair flourishes and grows, is when you give it moisture, give it TLC. So I think moisture is just a huge tip. Personally for me, I have a spring mist bottle from Conjo Naturally, and I have, you know, a little aloe in it, a little bit, you know, of my personal oil that I made, and it works great for my hair. I usually spray my hair sometimes once or even twice a day, just to make sure that my hair is moisturized and that it's good to go. And since we're on the note of talking about a misting bottle spray, use my code LETERRA, LETERRA, for 15% off of your cart purchase on conjonaturally.com. And I will also put all of that information down below, so be sure to look out for that. Conjo Naturally has not only like lock products, but they also have stuff for curly hair. They have skincare, they got hair clip-ins, they got a lot of stuff, y'all. So definitely check them out and use that discount code, because I know the holidays coming up and people got birthdays and all that. So yes, 15% discount, you guys. Third tip will be diet. I think diet plays a huge part in everyone's hair, regardless if you have locks, curly hair, or whatever. Your diet plays a huge part. When it comes to drinking water, that is so important. Like, our bodies are made out of water like 75%. So if you're not replenishing that, your body's not going to function the way it's supposed to. Like, your skin, your hair, your organs, going to the bathroom, like how you function, how you think, like everything, y'all. Like, water is literally probably the top 3 keys to life. So I highly recommend that if you don't have like a water bottle you can carry around and like refill, get you one. And last but not least, I would say that I sound like a grandma, but eating your vegetables and fruits are highly important. I was put on when I was younger by my grandma, but it really is important. I would definitely say, like, once COVID started and I got more into my diet, my skin did a 360, you guys. A 360. I had more energy than ever. Like, I will always get up at 8 a.m. like, just energetic, ready to go. So I highly recommend, you know, taking vitamins, eating your vegetables and fruits, eating protein, just eating the right foods. Yes, have your cheat days, have that cheeseburger, have that slice of pizza, but make sure that tomorrow you're gonna have some veggies and some fruits. Okay? Okay. Next tip. So I believe, you know, when it comes to retwists and styling and stuff, especially in the starting lock stages, you really want to keep it as simple as possible, like to not a bare minimum, but just not too much. I know that when your locks, I guess, are very mature, you don't get retwists as much, and you may get them more frequently in the starting lock stages, but even with that, you still need to be careful. I personally get my retwist done like every 6 weeks. To some that may be like, you know, a little too long for someone in the starting lock stages, but for me it's perfect because a month goes by so fast without you even realizing it. I'd be like, dang, oh my god, it's been a month already, I need to book an appointment. So I think, you know, when it comes to retwists, kind of do it when you feel like you need to get a retwist. Don't do it too soon, but then don't do it too late either, because your locks can kind of get intertwined and then you got to break them, and that stuff hurts, because I did it and I definitely teared. And then styling. I would say when it comes to styling, I know with locks sometimes you're like, dang, I want a new hairstyle, like this is getting kind of boring, because I love switching up my look. Like, that was one thing I did when I had natural hair. I always switched it up. So I highly recommend that you style your hair maybe like once, twice a week, because you don't want to over manipulate your locks. You know, you just want to just have them down, just let them flourish and do their own thing. So last but not least, my 5th tip, you guys, is faith. Have faith in your lock journey. Have faith. Have faith that your hair is going to grow healthy, long, the way it's supposed to. It's going to flourish. It's going to look beautiful. You're going to be beautiful. You're going to learn more about yourself. You're going to learn things that you didn't know before. You're going to change old habits. You're going to break old curses and all that stuff. Like, just have faith. Have faith in your lock journey, and your lock journey is going to have faith in you. So I hope that these 5 tips that I gave you all helped in some way for those who are in the starting lock stages. And if you're thinking about getting locks, I hope this also encouraged you to start the journey. Just to take my hat off, just to show you guys my locks. This is how my locks are looking after 3 months. So I want to say again, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please support by hitting the notification bell when I post a video, and hitting the subscribe button, because it's on and popping, y'all. Like, when I told you guys that I'm going to be consistent and post videos, I really mean that.